Hey, this is Andrew Jones. You watch On Deck with Tyler.
Coronavirus has taken over our lives, including all of sports. And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, sports isn't the most important thing right now. So that being said, make sure you're taking the necessary precautions, wash your hands 6 feet apart, all the stuff you've been hearing everywhere else. Also, my thoughts and prayers are with everyone suffering from COVID-19 and the healthcare workers working hard to find a cure so we can knock this out sooner rather than later. Speaking of sooner rather than later, there was a report that Major League Baseball may return as early as May. And I'm sure this was discussed, and as any fan would, I would love to see that. If you didn't see this report, the situation behind it, it's called the May Plan. In a nutshell, Major League Baseball is considering isolating all teams in Arizona, I assume using the Cactus League facilities. With that said, no fans will have access to any of the games. But if this plan becomes a reality, even if not in May, they will be played. Most people that are close to baseball have said that May is just a bit too early and they expect more of a June, July opening day. And maybe you're thinking that because these players are healthy and young that they're not susceptible to really any serious effects of coronavirus. But let me remind you that umpires, managers, and other MLB officials are up there in age, and MLB is going to take every precaution to ensure their health as much as the players. So there are some unique aspects to this plan. This season's going to be unique in itself if it ever happens. So let's dig a little deeper into some of these other rules. The first one is implementing an electronic strike zone to allow the umpire to stand further back from the catcher and batter. Second one being no mound visits from the catcher or pitching coach. There will be 7-inning double headers, which with an earlier than expected start date, it could allow baseball to come closer to the 162 game season. There is a regular use of on-field microphones by players as an added TV bonus. Players sitting in empty seats spread out 6 feet apart instead of in the dugout. So for the casual viewer, this sounds great, right? As long as there's baseball. But I have a feeling that some of you are purists of the sport like myself and are going to be against a lot of these rules. Why do we have 7-inning games? Why no mound visits? Electronic strike zones? I mean, really? Why all these changes? These are some aspects that people have been debating for years, so I don't expect that to change. The 7-inning game is a new touch. I haven't seen that before. And I may get into this deeper in another video next week, but simply, these are all time-saving add-ons. Is it perfect? Probably not. People have been debating these time-saving rules that have slowly been placed in the games one by one. And you're welcome to let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. I'll tell you how I feel about it right now. When it comes to this season, the 2020 season, I don't care. I don't care because this season is going to be unique as it is. Use it as a test run. As long as we get baseball on television, I'm okay with it. Test everything that could possibly make the game better or worse, whether that be the 3-batter minimum, whether that be the electronic strike zone, any sort of TV deal you want to test it, because everything's out the window at this point. Society as a whole has changed, so much less the game of baseball. Everything's changing. Let this year be a test run, see what works and what doesn't. Now, when it comes to next season, I want everything to go back to normal, and I expect it would. But unless there is just a fundamental improvement in some of these test runs, this year should be an anomaly. If you follow baseball closely, you would know that much of these time-saving rules have been put in place mainly for TV deals. But when the only baseball to digest is via television, I'll take it happily. But again, let me know how you feel about that in the comment section. But while I got you here, as of today, this channel will no longer be dormant. I have some things planned. The first one being that I'm interviewing Kevin McAlphin on Friday. If you don't know who Kevin McAlphin is, he works at 680 The Fan in Atlanta. He follows the Braves very closely. He was actually at spring training when it got shut down for coronavirus. So we're going to talk to him about coronavirus. We're going to talk to him about where we left the Braves. We're going to talk about everything he saw at spring training, whether that be King Felix, the third base battle, the starting pitching, what you can expect if the Braves actually do get to play this year. All of that will be covered plus more. And according to Kevin, he has all the time in the world these days, so don't expect it to be a short interview. But if you want to be notified when that drops, make sure you like and subscribe this video and also hit the bell for notifications so that you can be notified every time I drop something new, including my interview with Kevin Friday. And until next time, thank you, and I'll see you Friday on deck.